Hello, Laurie. Thanks for joining me today. I'm really interested in your yoga career and how you started. So tell us, what inspired you to take on the occupation of being a yoga instructor, yogi?
I've been practicing yoga for 11 years and I love practicing, and I always wanted to do something in the fitness field, and now that my kids are all in college or graduated college, I decided to teach what I love. So that's why I decided to become a yoga instructor.
Well, so will you describe to us the process is to become a yoga instructor?
It was actually a very intense 8 months, but 9 weekends in those 8 months of Friday nights, all day Saturdays, and all day Sundays with homework in between each of those weekends. And it's what you put into it. I put my heart and soul into it. It was almost like taking probably like an 18 credits over 2 semesters, maybe like 36 credits. And you get out of it what you put into it. And I feel like I put my heart and soul into it.
How long was the process?
It was, like I said, 8 months.
8 months.
And 9 weekends.
Okay.
So it's 200 hours. It's a 200-hour certification.
So how could someone wanting to become a yoga instructor do so?
I would suggest going to an open house of Charm City Yoga and finding out about what the whole process entails.
So you just brought up Charm City Yoga. Is that who you are an employee of?
Yes, Charm City Yoga is what I got my certification through Charm City Yoga. They're part of the Yoga Alliance, and they have 7 locations all over Baltimore. And I got a job teaching 2 of the classes in Pikesville and in Federal Hill.
So what types of benefits do yoga instructors receive?
What type of benefits do I get as a yoga instructor?
Yeah.
Well, actually, a really good benefit that Charm City offers is it's a $90 a month charge for your membership. But if you teach 2 classes a week, which might only be 2 hours a week, you get a free membership. So you don't have to pay it $90. So it's like a nice little incentive.
Yeah, that is nice. So will you show us your favorite pose? And then after you're done, explain to us why that's your favorite pose and like how it helps with your body and everything, and the name of the pose.
One of my favorite poses that I think it's a very advanced pose, and I feel proud that I can do. It's called Ardha Chandrasana. Ardha Chandrasana is half moon pose. So the way I would put somebody into it is I would tell them to put so we would be Warrior 1 and come into Warrior 2. I would say drop your left hand to the outside of your pinky toe and open up to Ardha Chandrasana moon. And a more advanced would be, which was fearful for me at first, would be lifting the hand and then putting it back down and then coming up. So the reason that's one of my favorite poses, because that takes strength to be able to hold that pose, balance also to hold it, and flexibility. And it's a kind of pose where you have to overcome your fear to come into it.
Okay. So explain to us, like, one of the major health benefits that yoga can give to you.
One major health benefit?
Explain.
Well, yoga is a lifelong activity, which what I love about it is as we get older, our spines tend to curve and people end up with scoliosis and stenosis and bulging discs. Your back is so important for your whole well-being. So what yoga does, it lengthens and strengthens your spine. It helps you with your flexibility. And so that's physical. And also the spiritual aspect of yoga, just coming inside yourself, just breathing and focusing on each and every pose. And when you focus on each and every pose, nothing else matters all you can think about is in that moment, is in that pose. And it really helps you become more grounded when you get off the mat to the outside world.
So we have time for one last question. My question would be, if you're trying to become a yoga instructor, for people that are trying to become a yoga instructor, what is your advice to them?
If you'd like to become a yoga instructor, I think you should love what you do. First of all, you have to love yoga. And I learned, then you go through the Charm City certification, you get your 200 hours, and you put all your heart and soul into it. But as a teacher, like, I find balance and calmness in taking yoga because I'm a very high energy person. So yoga has really helped me calm down and to stay in the moment. But the most amazing thing that I've gotten through yoga, teaching yoga, is I have to be calm for my students. So yoga, being a teacher, has brought me more calmness inside it has brought me more calm than actually even doing it myself. I still love the practice, but I have to become even more calm for my students.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today. Namaste.
Namaste.